Hi guys, what's up? It is Brianna Muller Green, co-owner of designfordollars.com, and I am checking in with you on this lovely Tuesday afternoon. That's not afternoon, it's morning, right? It's like quarter to 12. Um, Here in New York, Western New York, south of Buffalo. Um, I always say 45 minutes from the Canadian border. We're in kind of like a cool location here, really close to the Ohio border, even closer to the Pennsylvania border. So we're right in the kind of like corner, western corner um, of Western New York. So I'm going to get this shared in a couple of spots and talk about what we have going on this week in the world of print on demand, brand building. Okay. There we go. I'm going to share this in just a couple of spots and then we'll see. Let's see who's joining us. Yusuf, how you doing? Mike, how's it going? Thanks for checking in. All right. If you didn't catch the Merch Money show last night, you need to catch the replay of that. That was awesome. We had Douglas and Mo on talking about how to use sales funnels as a strategy, a really powerful strategy to selling your merch directly from Merch by Amazon. And down the road, it's a strategy that you can use for brand building too, if you don't want to drive traffic directly to a merch listing. Okay, so I'm going to get this also. If you're not already a member of the Design for Dollars community, we have a D4D Facebook group that you can join. Okay, and I think we're just about good. We're also joined by Greg and Chet. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining. All right. So the first thing I want to talk about is the training on Wednesday night. So here's what we're going to do on Wednesday. One of the most important things in business, just in general, right? Never mind online business, never mind print on demand, is to build systems. You have to have systems in place. What's the acronym? Saving you, what the heck is the acronym? Saving you something, time, and money. Aaron always uses it. It's an awesome acronym, but the point is systems are what enable you to do things more efficiently, stay organized, delegate, outsource, and scale quickly. And in particular in e-commerce, you can scale quickly with very few employees, if any, if you have the right systems in place. And so what I've done is, my back end systems for my brands and my companies is constantly changing. It's always evolving depending on what tools there are available. I think that if you're in e-commerce and you're not looking at additional tools as they come about, then you're sort of limiting yourself, right? Because e-com changes so quickly. And so where I'm at currently is I'm able to not only manage D4D, not only manage my brands, but also manage clients and manage local merch opportunities and projects that I'm working on, all with two systems primarily. And those are Airtable and Trello. And the interesting part is what I'm going to show you is print on demand oriented, because this is the space that I'm in right now. This is what I'm enjoying. This is what a lot of you guys need. But what we're going to talk about, it goes beyond that, and it's transferable to other business endeavors and projects that you're working on. And in fact, this very system is something that I am helping clients in one-on-one situations to implement with their businesses that sometimes have nothing to do with e-commerce or very little. And so what these two systems, I keep calling them tools, do is I would look at it as one is for listing and data, and one is for planning, and action taking. And then the two of them together manage everything I have going on behind the scenes for the most part. The beauty of it is Airtable and Trello are free. So they have free subscriptions. I've been on the free subscriptions forever. They do have premium upgrades, which I'm not sure. I think I had to upgrade with Airtable because I have too many files in there. And it's $10 a month. And there's a certain level at which you're going to have to upgrade again. But what's interesting is they have a fantastic referral system. And so if you refer, a friend or another client, a friend, a family member, just anybody you know with their email address, and they register, they don't have to buy anything. They just have to register. Then you get a $10 credit for the month. Regardless, even if you have to pay the $10 a month, like, let me tell you, what is that? One coffee to like manage a lot of data. So you guys have actually seen screenshots of me, in live video of me using these tools and maybe thought, holy cow, like what is going on there, right? Like there's light there, they're very visual, and there's just so many applications. They're just so powerful. Airtable, the best way to describe what Airtable is like a new, improved, more dynamic, more powerful spreadsheet. And so the capabilities of it are just tremendous, and the applications are tremendous. Like you can use it in any kind of a space where you need to have lists and files of things to keep track of. And what I like about Airtable is now I don't need to use Google Sheets and Dropbox and all of these other pieces if I don't want. Or if I do want to continue to use those pieces, they all fall into and communicate with Airtable. And so I have this like main hub that I can work from. The other piece, Trello, is the execution piece, the implementation, here's our project, here's our task, here's the things we need to do, and how we're going to get from A to B to C to the end, and how we're going to track it, and who's going to do it. Is it me? Is it an employee? And so both of these tools, while you can run them very effectively with just you, allow for future scaling and future growth easily, because you can also share links and user permissions to these things with employees and virtual assistants down the road. And they're just incredible. The way that you can bring in video and tag your employees so that their attention is brought to something. It also keeps them or you off of social media during work hours. And it also prevents me from like click syndrome, right? So I've got something I need to execute. Like I need to put an ad up of a particular hoodie that I want to sell. You know how long I used to spend looking for those files? Okay, finally find the file, right? Now I gotta go make a mock-up. I've already made the mock-up 25 times. Why do I need to make it again? Where do I get the title? Am I gonna just have to write it again? No, all of these things can be tracked and documented and stored and followed, and the historical work on them can also be documented all through Airtable and Trello. So it was a really long explanation, but I'm going to show you guys the beginners ins and outs so that you can function with this thing. And then I'm going to show you my Airtable, my Trello. I have multiple, I have tons of accounts, but my main hub that I operate from, and I'm going to walk you through setting it up for yourself. You are more than welcome to do what I've created and then, twist it a bit to fit your personal needs. But as always at D4D, we love to reward the action takers. And so we like to do the early bird rate or the action taker rate, which is always lower. We want to reward the people that are cool with taking some massive imperfect action and getting some stuff done. And so if you can't be with us, it's Wednesday at 7 p.m. It's live. Some of the team will be there. I think Helen's going to join us from Merch Money. And, you know, if you're already a Merch Wizard user, you're already using Airtable. And so Merch Wizard really helped me, because I use Merch Wizard and OrbitKit. Using Merch Wizard and OrbitKit helped me to see some other applications for Airtable way beyond just simple, you know, data compilation. So anyway, it should be a really, really good work period for you too. If you've ever been to our live trainings, we mean for them to be active. So for you guys to be doing it with us so that when you come out of the training, it's done and it's set up and you can ask questions. And then we will record it. We always record it. So if you do want to get in for 47, like we always offer at the beginning when we first offer some training, but you can't attend live, that's fine. We will record it and we'll send you the replay. If you're not ready, that's cool too. We will put the recording up on the website for our typical full charge, and you can access that at a later time. And then of course, you know, when things change down the road, because they will, as they always do in e-commerce, any of these products that get updates that you've purchased, you get the updates with them too. That leads me briefly to Easy Etsy. That is one of the courses that we've had for quite a bit of time now. And so if you aren't really ready for this Airtable and Trello thing, you've been following us with brand building, right? But you're like, I'm not ready for brand building, Brie, yet. It's too much for me, right? Etsy is a really logical, good, solid choice as kind of a precursor to moving on to brand building. That's not to say you can't just stop at Etsy and be a happy camper and make a ton of money, because you can. You don't have to go on and do some other things, but some of us want Shopify stores because we want to own our sandbox, right? We want to own the domain. We want to be able to sell it afterwards. But as you know, I have several Etsy stores, and not all of them are, you know, attached to a branded Shopify store. There's plenty of action over there. So we created our Easy Etsy course, and that takes you, walks you by hand through what you need to do from, I don't even have an Etsy account, to, okay, I'm going to work with a production partner in the print on demand space. How do I get that to work? How do I get it set up? And how do I get an item live on Etsy? So our initial training covered all of that stuff. And like I said, quickly e-commerce changes. And so what we've done is we've added an update. We added 3 new videos to Easy Etsy. Video 1 is just a redo of setting up your Etsy account. So it just takes you even further. It's packed with more information, things that I wanted to clarify from the first episode or the first recording. And then you still have the videos with PrintTech if you want to set up your integrations with PrintTech. Then we've added another pod partner, Guten. And so there's a video about how to get up and going with Guten. We chose Guten because it is compatible with Etsy right now and Shopify. It has apps for both. And so it makes it easier for you to list elsewhere if you want to. And then we did an additional bonus video, which I think you're going to find really, really valuable, and that is the Etsy strategies. So it's great if you have a store, right? Oh, look at my pretty t-shirts and mugs and hoodies. But like, what if they don't sell? You got to get sales. So video 3 is I think just over an hour of all of the different things you can do to up your game on Etsy. So little strategies from things you can do within the listing to free strategies you can use outside of Etsy to paid advertisement strategies. So I cover the gamut of what there is to offer with Etsy right now. And what I always find important is that there's just not one way to accomplish things. And so what you'll see with Easy Etsy in particular and with our strategies is that I like to present you with a bunch of different options because, hey, like, there are too many variables. We're not all building brands in the same niche. We're not all doing things the same way. And so what might work for one person might not work as well for this person in a different niche. And so I like to present you with a bunch of options: free, paid, easy, difficult, and you figure out from there, you know, which ones are going to resonate with your audience and which ones you are not dealing with and which ones you're going to implement. So, all right, let's wrap it up so I don't go too long. I know brevity is not my strong suit because I love to give you guys all the details. Hello to Penny and Dina and Dennis. Thank you guys for stopping by. All right, so live training on Wednesday. Early action taker rate right now, $47. It's at 7 p.m. Wednesday night. We always have fun. We always do some giveaways and some shenanigans and some silliness, but we also get a lot done. If there's one thing you guys know about me, I'm all about action. And so let's get you guys set up. Let's get you organized. Let's get you to be, you know, efficient and successful right off the bat with print on demand. Also, if Easy Etsy looks like it's something that you're ready for, the link is there for Easy Etsy. Brandability, we still have open registration ongoing for that. We start the new weeks on Monday. So if you are like, you know what, let's do it, I'm in, let's build this brand. Their link is there, and we always suggest you start on a Monday, and then that way you can follow along with the crew that starts with you. And we have our weekly calls on Thursday, so for Brandability, 3 p.m. They're live calls where you guys can ask us questions. What else do I have? I probably have a link up there for one-on-one strategy sessions with me. That's what I do in the afternoons, is I work with clients in the e-commerce space, business space, brick and mortar people that want to have an online presence, Amazon FBA sellers that want to sell on Merch by Amazon or want to build a brand with Pod. So the gamut of my experience is spanned 20 years of both brick and mortar experience and marketing and e-commerce and brand building. So if there's something that like is bugging you, you need my help building it, you want to brainstorm, you want me to help you build something, like, let's do it. That's what I do during these strategy sessions, and it's fun. 60-minute sessions, video style like this. So we can get some major stuff done during those periods. So, all right, you guys know where to find me if you have any questions at all. If you're catching this on Facebook, please share this with anyone else that wants to build a flexible lifestyle, that wants to be a stay-at-home parent, but that also, wants to be able to take a vacation and travel and have some flexibility, but also make enough money to live comfortably, but to own your time. That's what we do at D4D. That's what I do. That's my mission. So please, share this with anyone that's interested. If you're catching the replay on YouTube, same deal. Hit that bell to subscribe, like, comment, share. If you have any questions at all, I try to answer everything. So, if you don't message me, comment below and I will try to get back to you. So, all right, knock out some stuff today to finish out your Tuesday. I hope you guys have a productive afternoon, and I'll see you guys tomorrow if you're going to be at the training. Take care.